A U.S. congressional delegation is in Taiwan. The visit comes just days after China wrapped up huge military drills around the country in response to a speech made by President Lai Ching-te. Tiffany Wong is following the story for us from Taipei. Tiffany, what is this visit about?
Now, this is the latest bipartisan delegation to visit Taiwan, and they'll be here for 4 days to discuss the U.S.-Taiwan relationship, as well as regional security and trade. This comes as the first delegation after President Lai Ching-te's inauguration earlier this month. And it also follows 2 days of heavy military drills by China around the island, which China says was held as punishment for so-called separatist forces following that inauguration. Now, these American delegates say that they have a message.
President Lai and I, as always, had a very sobering and yet very direct conversation about the threat that this island faces from its neighbor, and it's a real one. And without deterrence, Chairman Xi has bold and aggressive ambitions, and we just need to do everything we can to make it possible for him to see that the risk outweighs the reward.
The delegation is being led by the chair of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, that's Michael McCall, and he was previously sanctioned by China for his last visit to Taiwan in 2023. The delegation also includes some other representatives who have been outspoken about their support for Taiwan, including Representative Young Kim, who recently lobbied for Taiwan's inclusion at the World Health Assembly.
Is this visit a message to China? Do we expect a response from Beijing?
Well, we know that that China opposes exchanges between American and Taiwanese officials, as they have no official diplomatic relationship. And so China frequently responds with increased military activity around these times. The biggest was following a visit by former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to Taiwan in 2022. And we also saw a huge response after former President Tsai visited another former House Speaker, Kevin McCarthy, in California in 2023. Now, on Friday, China's foreign ministry warned the U.S. to adhere to the one China principle and to, quote, refrain from, quote, using Taiwan to control China. But just this morning, Taiwan's defense ministry reported that there were 20 Chinese aircraft operating in the space around Taiwan, even though China's military drills ended on Friday. So you can see that there's still a huge amount of pressure on the island. Now, China has said that it will respond if the U.S. continues to engage with Taiwan, but whether that's with more increased military activity or sanctions against these individual lawmakers is still yet to be seen.